Good morning, children. Happy to see you all again. In the last class, we have seen the effective communication. Today, we are going to see our fifth lesson in our moral science class, that is all about public speaking. How to speak in public. All about public speaking. Words of wisdom. Here, you can speak well if your tongue can deliver the message of your heart. So, when you can speak well, children, when your tongue is ready to deliver the message of your heart, you need to talk your heart out. What you are thinking in your heart, that you have to talk out. Only then you can give a well speak. Here, public speaking is the process and act of speaking or giving a lecture to a group of people in a structured manner in order to inform, influence, or entertain them. So, in order to inform to the people or influence the people or entertain the people, we need to give a structured manner speaking in front of the group of people. It is a process or acting. Then, Ravi stood in front of his father and he was selected to speak on stage during the school annual day celebration. So, a boy, his name is Ravi, he was standing in front of the father and he told that he was selected to speak on a stage during his school's annual day celebration. And it was the first time Ravi was giving a speech. It was the very first time this small boy was going to give a speech. So he was nervous. Because of that, he was nervous and his father was a good speaker during his school days. His father was a very good speaker during his school days. So what his father did, he began to train his son Ravi. He gave the following tips for delivering an excellent speech. So Ravi was asking help with his father to give a speech on his school annual day celebration. So here his father gave him a tips. They are: know your topic, practice, know your audience, relax, and be confident. These are the tips what Ravi's father gave to Ravi. Initially, know your topic. Know more about your topic than what you include in your speech. So, we need to know more about our topic. If we are giving a topic that is your school, that you need to know more about your school than what else you are including in your speech. Other things. So, you should know more about your topic. Then, use humor, personal stories, and conversational language so that you won't easily forget what to speak. So, while speaking, you need to include humor scenes, then your personal stories and conversational languages, so that we can't easily forget the content what we are going to speak. So, know your topic, which means we should know more about our topic than the other things which we are going to include in our speech, and also we should add humor and our personal stories than conversational languages, so that people also shouldn't get bored of our speech, and also we are also not easily forget what to speak. Then second one is practice, which means rehearse out loud and gain enough experience. So we need to rehearse in our house, loud out. So we have to rehearse out loudly and gain enough experience. When we are rehearsing the things, we are getting more experience. So arrive early and practice on the stage using the microphone and any visual aids. So when we are going to give speech, no, we need to go to the stage early before the audience comes, and we should practice once on the stage by using microphones and any visual aids. And then know the audience. Have a thorough knowledge about our audience, and remember that your audience wants you to be interesting, stimulating, informating, and also entertaining, which means we should know about our audience clearly and thoroughly, and we should remember that our audience not only wants a speech, but also they need an interesting and stimulating and informative content, and also our speech should be entertaining them. So I'll tell you again. First thing, know your topic, which means we should know more about our topic. With that, we need to include humors and personal stories, then the conversational languages, then practice. We need to practice more, rehearse loud out, and we need to practice more. And then we need to arrive the stage earlier before the audience comes, and we need to practice on the stage by using the microphones and any visual aids. And then know the audience, which means we need to know about our audience clearly, and we should remember that we are giving a speech including the interesting things, the stimulating things, and informative contents, and we are entertaining our audience. Then relax. So begin by addressing the audience, which means we should greet the audience, we should invite the audience, and it buys you time and calms your nerves. It will help us to relax ourselves. It will help us to come out of the nervous. Then pause and smile before saying anything. So before each and every content, we should give a pause and smile. Then we should transform nervous energy into enthusiasm. Then be confident. This is the final thing, that is, deliver your speech with confidence. We should be very confident in our content, and don't apologize for any mistakes or slips. The audience probably never noticed it. So in between, while you are giving a speech, in between, if you have committed any mistake, you no need to apologize for your mistake, which means you no need to ask sorry for your slips and mistakes. Why? Because the audience probably never noticed it. These are the tips which Ravi's father gave to Ravi. Then on the day of the event, Ravi was confident. So Ravi was very confident on the annual day celebration. He had prepared well. His father and teachers had made him practice his speech a number of times. So his father had gave him tips to give a speech, and also his teacher also had made him practice his speech a number of times. He had practiced many times. They were very pleased with his performance. This boosted Ravi's confidence. They are also eagerly waiting. They are also very pleased with his performance. They are also very confident on his performance. This boosted Ravi's confidence. It encourages him. Ravi came to the podium and smiled at the audience. So Ravi is on the stage. He came to the podium and smiled at the audience. He was looking at the audience and smiled at them. His father was right in front, and this filled him with enthusiasm and energy. So his father was right in front of. He was sitting in front of Ravi. It was help him to gain energy. He was enthusiasm he was feeling enthusiasm by seeing his father in front of him. Then he gained energy. He began his speech by telling, "Honorable guests of the evening, respected principal, beloved parents, and my dear friends." So by telling these words, he started his speech. Honorable guests of the evening, respected principal, beloved parents, and my dear friends. He was addressing everyone, chief guests, then principal, and parents, and then their friends, which means the students of the school. As Ravi ended his speech, there was a round of loud applause. So when he was concluding his speech, there was a round of loud applause. Everyone gave a clap. Ravi smiled again at the audience and left the stage. Finally, before starting his speech also, he smiled at the audience, and after ending the speech, he smiled at the audience again and he left the stage. His teachers patted him on his back by telling, "Well done, Ravi." Okay, children, so this is what the lesson all about public speaking. Mainly, we need to follow the 5 tips which Ravi's father delivered to Ravi. They are: know your topic, practice, know the audience, relax, and be confident. So, initially, first thing, we should know about our topic more than other things, and we need to include humor, personal stories, and also conversational languages. Then practice. So we need to practice many times. We should arrive the stage on early, and by using the microphones we should practice. Then know the audience. So we should know thoroughly about our audience, and we should add the interesting content, stimulating and informative, and also our content should be entertaining for the audience. Then relaxing. So we should address the audience, and then we should transform our nervous energy into enthusiasm. Finally, we should be very confident with our content. So deliver our speech with confidence, and we no need to apologize for our mistakes and slips, because the audience will not notice obviously. Okay, children, I hope you all have understood this story. Thank you, children.